Questions for head coach Jared Bednar? Go ahead, Justin.
Seemed like you guys were pretty in control there the first couple of periods. Just from your point of view, what shifted in the third?
I think they came out with a lot of desperation third period, and like we kind of stopped skating out of our zone and making plays out of our zone, and we're throwing it back to them too much in the neutral zone. Like there's times where you got to go up and out and make the safe play, but like we mismanaged the puck a little bit in the third period there, or more than a little bit. Right? We had some turnovers that were forced because of their forecheck, and then we had some other ones that weren't, and like I think they all start to add up. You start playing on your half of the rink too much, and you know bad things are going to happen. So we end up surviving that, and I thought we came out in the overtime and had a better overtime period. But then again, we also turned the puck over on the game-winning goal at the line again too. So
Corey, right here.
I mean, obviously one thing to say is that you got the split whenever you're here, but given how you control play at times tonight, does it feel like an opportunity to slip away to really take control of the series?
I think, well, yeah. I mean, every time you lose a game that you play pretty good, you lose an opportunity to take control of the series. But like they're gonna have something to say about it too, right? So like we controlled part of that game, they controlled part of it, and a lot of it was played pretty even. So I think that's life when you're playing a team like the Dallas Stars. So we have to be better than we were in the third and gotta capitalize on some of our chances, and we gotta prevent a few more chances than we did tonight as well.
Megan.
Logan O'Connor used the word disappointed when he was getting rotated in and out of the lineup at the final stretch of the season. How do you think the player that came out the other side of that has shown up in these last two games for you guys?
Yeah, excellent. I mean, that line again was a force to be reckoned with. I thought they did a lot of good things tonight. And it was no different than what he was doing the whole season. You know, we rotated some of those guys in and out of the lineup because we want to keep everyone involved, you know, at that point in the season. And they knew that. They understand it, and they understand how big their role is. And they've been really good and really strong and really consistent with that all year long. And that's why they're getting used so much in the playoffs.
Pierre.
Jared, just to follow up on that, you got a couple goals from that fourth line. They got an overtime winner from a fourth liner. Just the quality of these two lineups and how long both lineups are in terms of depth. I mean, is that coming through right off the bat here?
Yeah, I think it is because, I mean, I haven't watched all the other games and all the other teams, but the pace of this game is like you need everybody. It's too back and forth, hard fought, intensity is high. The competitiveness in every race and every battle is high, and so like guys need time to recover before they can go back out on the ice and do that again, right? So, and I think you're looking at the pace and physicality and the discipline hockey from both sides. Like throughout the course of the game, there's no let up in the game, and that means that the depth is there throughout both lineups.
Jesse, then Evan.
Coach, what do you need to see from the second line from your group?
I need to see more.
Go ahead, Evan.
When the players are falling all over the place, pucks bouncing, when the ice is bad like that, do you have to kind of change up your tactics on how you typically might want to play?
No, I think you got to keep your, like, I don't know that the ice was bad. I'm sure it's like deteriorating throughout the course of a game like that because they're covering so much of it. But I just think, like, in general, you have to keep your nose over the puck. You got to take a split second to settle pucks down, and you got to be making the right decisions. You know, like the ice is not an excuse for 90% of the turnovers, you know, or misplayed pucks. It's you got to have the poise and the wherewithal to know your surroundings and the awareness, and then you got to make the right decisions with it. Like every once in a while, a guy makes the right decision and something will happen. It'll bounce and turn over, but I think that happens when the ice is great as well.
Eric and Corey.
Miles Wood said he learned yesterday that he was going to be playing today. If that's the case, what goes behind the decision to have Gabe Landeskog out for pre-game warm-ups? Is there any benefit to that?
Gabe wanted to like get in the groove and take warm-up tonight and get in the room and like be part of it. So that's why I did that.
Corey.
I guess just how did you think, when this was like the first, Mackenzie's first playoff game, now it's his first overtime game, just how do you think he's come out of his first game?
He was good again. I mean, yeah, like he, that's what we need from him, that's what we expect from him. I thought he had a great night again.
Last two, Meg, and then Jesse.
You talked about poor puck management in the third inning for the OT goal, but where did you see Dallas come through stronger compared to their game one?
I think, you know, I don't think, I think you're gonna see subtle, like, differences and changes in the game, but they're gonna go out and try to play their game better than they did the other night, be more competitive, get into the net front. But to me, they're always a team that goes to the net front hard and shoots it with traffic, and they attack it down low, like back of the net to the net front, and that's their MO, and they're really good at it. They have a group of forwards that can be strong on pucks and bring them there and create their chances out of havoc, and you just saw more of it tonight, you know. And again, some of it is on us. We have to, like, I think we've done a nice job handling that area and preventing them from getting there at times in the series, but the margin for error is so small that you turn over a puck or two and they get a little momentum, they're going to start to feed off it, right? And that's what I think you saw in the third period. So, like, we have to be better in taking care of it and moving out of our zone into the neutral zone, and because once they get going, they're a lot to handle.
Last one, Jesse.
Miles draws that penalty in the first that leads to a goal, and he has a turnover in overtime. Just what do you think of his night, his son coming in?
I thought he was outstanding till that turnover. Yeah, he worked hard, checked hard, disciplined with the puck, and I thought he was playing a heck of a hockey game until that point. Just happens to be a big one. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jared.
Thank you.
Thanks, bro.